If you are a musician who wants to perform at a contest at school or college or for a TV talent show, how can you increase your chances of winning? How can you increase your chances of getting noticed? This episode, we'll see some tips which will be useful, especially if you are performing as a band. Individual participants can benefit from these tips as well. Welcome to the Suvaisans channel. I'm Su Krish. First off, let's look at a common mistake that people do in contests. They pick a song just because it's trending, or it's known as a difficult song to perform, or it's their favorite. Now, why is this a bad idea? If the song is good, but it shows what your weaknesses are, that's a poor choice. Let's take a step back and think about the purpose of a contest. The core essence, the suvai, the purpose of a contest is to identify your skills. It's not about the entertainment value of the songs. So always make sure that you go for an audition or contest with a song that highlights you as a candidate. In addition to that, if it happens to be trending or difficult to perform or your favorite, that's great. That's a good bonus. And don't worry about choosing very old songs. Teachers and judges might actually love it. Let's look at the positive steps that you can take to maximize your chances of getting noticed. Number 1, assess your skills. Now, you and your teammates might have a rough idea about what you're good at based on comments and feedback from family and friends over a period of time. Now, what you can do is you can have an informal audition where you get together with maybe family members, perform 2 lines from this song, 2 lines from that song, have an overall idea of what everybody is good at. If you are a vocalist, get an idea of your vocal range, how high you can go, how low you can go. If you are an instrumentalist, you can identify how fast you can go, which kinds of songs you're good at performing, things like that. Get an overall idea. Number 2, choose a song that highlights your skills. Now, in this step, choose a song which can be reproduced with the skills and the resources that you have. Now, you don't have to aim for exact reproduction. It should just sound good with the skills and resources that you have. For example, let's say your team has a keyboardist, a guitarist, and 2 vocalists, but you don't have a drummer. Don't choose a song where the drumming is the highlight of the song. Many songs which have beats, they still sound good if you omit the beats. Go for such songs. Number 3, modify and rearrange the song. You can change the pitch of the song to match the singer's comfortable range. If there are some very difficult lines for the instrumentalist, maybe you can take them out. You can remove lines that are repeating too many times if your band cannot make the repetitions interesting or if it starts to sound monotonous. Number 4, practice the correct versions of each line. This is so basic and so simple, and yet people make mistakes at this stage. Sometimes when you are reproducing a line on instrument or vocally, whatever, you think you know the tune, but if you actually go and play back the song and check, oh my God, it's actually slightly different. So make sure that you listen to each line, you get all the lyrics and all the tunes correct. Don't practice the wrong line over and over again. Step number 5, rehearse the entire song until you are confident. Once you've practiced the individual lines, be together as a group and do the entire song until you're confident. There's two ways to increase your confidence. One is to always be serious about your performance by imagining the audience in front of you. Don't think, oh, I'm just at home. Be serious, pretend you're on stage, and rehearse the song. And the second thing you can do is to rehearse until you can perform the song 6 times in a row without making any mistakes. That is a good indication that you have rehearsed it enough. If it is very young children in the band and 6 times is too much, maybe try 3 times in a row without any mistakes. And the final step, number 6, make yourself memorable. This need not even be something musical. This can be something about your costume, or maybe some hand movements, or maybe you have some sticks in your hands or a whistle in your mouth. Do something out of the box to make yourself memorable. At the end of the audition or the contest, the judges or the audience must be able to recollect you. Oh, the team who was wearing the coordinated red shirts, or the team that made the joke. Make yourself memorable. It really helps. I hope these tips were useful. If you have any other ideas or if you have questions, do leave your comments below. Good luck on your performances. See you on another episode. Check out other videos on this channel and don't forget to subscribe.